So hey guys, this is Lifelines of National Economy, Class 10 Geography. From the supply locations to traders to the consumers, we need transportation to take place so that it can go from one place to another. We can classify transportation in mainly five types: roadways, waterways, airways, railways, and pipelines. We can classify all these five types into three domains. First, land, second, air, and third, water. Roadways, railways, and pipelines come under the land domain. Waterways are of two types. Inland means within the country or in rivers, etc. And second is overseas, when we travel in big ships across the oceans. Similarly, airways also consist of two types: domestic and international. Domestic within the country and international with across two or more countries. Domestic is also of two types: public overtaken airlines and private airlines. Now let's talk a little bit detail about roadways. India has one of the largest road networks in the world, as you can see in the map. Its length is about 2.3 million kilometers. Now let's talk about roadways versus railways. Roadways are cheaper to construct than railways. Roadways are roadways can be constructed in difficult terrain like mountains, but railways cannot. Roadways provide door to door service, like you can go to your home by road but cannot do that by only railways. Roadways, once you take a bike or a car, you can travel anywhere in a very less cost, but in railways, if you see in a broader vision, it is a bit expensive. Roadways also uh, act as a connecting line between two different types of transport, like it can connect an airport and a railway station, but railways cannot. Now let's see the types of road India has. The first one is the Golden Quadrilateral Superhighways. It is a 6-lane road, as you can see. It connects Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata and is implicated by NHIA or National Highway Authority of India. Now let's come a little bit down. Next comes National Highways. It is a 4-lane highway, as you can see mostly, and it connects the extreme parts of country. It is laid and maintained by Central Public Works Department, CPWB, and you have to remember this. NH1 or National Highway 1 is called Sher Shah Suri Marg. Now let's come a little bit more down. State highways. It connects state capital to the districts and it is maintained by State Public Works Department. National Highways was maintained by Central Public Works Department. State highways are maintained by State Public Works Department. Now let's come further down. District highways. It connects the district to other parts of the district, and it is maintained by Zilla Parishad. Other roads which connect rural areas to towns or to other rural areas, and these roads come under Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. And the last one is border roads. As the name suggests, it can be found in bordering areas of India. It has helped in reaching areas of difficult terrain and it in its economic development. in economic development of the bordering areas and the areas which have difficult terrain. Now let's see the types of road on the basis of materials used. This is what we have learned way before: metal road and unmetal road. Metal roads are made of bitumen, cement, etc., and is all season. You can use it in any season. But the unmetal roads are constructed of crushed rocks, and it can be only used in the dry season. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and share the video as much as you can. Thank you.